Hey guys, this is Cam315 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another Black Clover manga chapter review for you guys. And this Black Clover manga chapter 321 titled "Excuses." And this chapter it was we have a little bit of the Lucifero battle, but truly this episode's kind of centered around. Wow. Never thought I'd say this, but it was this chapter was centered around freaking Sekke out of all people, and everything. Um, I guess you can say in terms of Sekke having admiration and respect for Asta now than he's ever had before in the series. But yeah, let's get to it. So, anyways, obviously we will know what happened last chapter. Asta got his crap kicked in and damn near is on the brink of death. Yuno came in at the end of the chapter, and yeah. But anyways, let's start the chapter up. So Sekke is essentially narrating the story, saying, "Why is this happening to me? It's all the king's fault. This is literally hell." Saying it's the king's fault that I'm in this. If I was never tied to the king, I'd never be in half the situation I'm in. And stuff like that. He's like, there's so many dang monsters. Now this guy's shown up and he's freaking crazy strong and there's nothing I can do. And then all of a sudden, and I'm just over here, just lying on the ground, I'm dead, and there's nothing to do. But he's like, yet they're continue to fighting on and everything. So Yuno's obviously there. Now, Lucifero's like, all right, give me the brat and move out the way so I can kill him. Now Yuno does his move conjunction. Essentially, he powers up into his he transforms into his crap. I keep forgetting. His spirit dive. God damn it. His spirit dive. And he gets behind Lucifero and everything. Now he attacks Lucifero from the back, but Yuno's like, what the hell? My sword didn't even pierce his body. I hit him, but I can't cut through him and everything. And obviously, Yuno's making the reference to the fact that, okay, this guy isn't like Xenon. And I'm like, of course he's not like Xenon, dude. He's literally the devil himself. And he obviously realizes the fact that their magic power is on a whole different level, which we obviously already knew and stuff like that. So yeah. Also, Mary Leona comes back into the fold. She gives a punch back to the back of the head, but obviously that doesn't do any damage to Lucifero. And Lucifero's that woman's magic power keeps growing. We do cut over to the one little demon on the side watching that, and he's just like, okay. And Mary Leona's like, I'm glad to see you on the battlefield, number 2. And she obviously, Mary Leona's like, let's go. And Yuno's like, yeah, sure. So yeah. Now we cut back over to what's going on. There is a little kind of force-filled bubble with Mimosa and Sekke. And Sekke is able to move, and it's because of Yuno's star magic doing that. So yeah. Now, Sekke also sees the fact that Yuno has not only his 4-leaf grimoire, but he sees that the other grimoire he has his Spade Kingdom's grimoire and everything. And obviously he's like, yeah, he was born different, which I was freaking hilarious and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay. he used the line, you born different. But anyways, Sekke's just like, oh, but hey, at least I get to be with this royal cutie in Mimosa. Listen, who doesn't love Mimosa? So yeah, obviously Sekke's telling Mimosa, hey, listen, let's get him out of here. Let's go. Let's take his body. We can run off and everything and stuff like that. I've been, proclaimed by the Majesty that I'm one of the greatest magic knights and stuff like that. So I'll help you and everything. Now Mimosa's over here. She's putting all her effort into what I said last chapter. She's trying to heal Asta and everything. And Sekke's wondering, like, what the hell are you doing? Like, this dude's gonna come for us. We need to get out of here. We need to run and everything. Treat this guy somewhere far away. And obviously Mimosa's like, dude, can you please do me a favor and can you shut up? I'm trying to concentrate and everything. Obviously Mimosa, she's kind of a stressful situation because she's trying to heal a guy she likes, and everything. And essentially, even Mimosa saying, like, look, I'd rather run away with Asta right now, but listen, it's not what he wants. What he wants is to continue on fighting. Obviously, um, Sekke is like, what the hell is wrong with this dude? He's like, what's the deal with Asta? Ever since I met this guy, my life has been a living nightmare. And everything. We get a little bit of a flashback into Sekke's life before he ended up going to the Magic Knights exam. Um, and the fact that, back at home, he was, well, the guy. He was the guy everybody revered, everybody respected, everybody loved, and everything, and stuff like that. And essentially, his friends like, listen, Sekke, you take care and you go do what you need to go do. I'm gonna take care and be, here, running my family business and everything. I'm gonna make sure I have my girlfriend happy and everything. Obviously, Sekke's like, look, don't compare yourselves to me, you morons, and stuff like that. And he's thinking that, and he's like, listen, I'm about to be the top dog around here. And obviously, Sekke's remembering everything ever since he first met Asta. He's like, it was all this guy's fault, man. It was everything. If I never had met this guy, I wouldn't be in this situation. And everything. And obviously, he just recalls from the time all the way till they first met and everything. Anyways, Mimosa's healing Asta, but she's saying she doesn't have enough magic, and the fact enough magic in her system yet in her reserves, to essentially heal Asta to full strength and everything. And also, she goes on to make the mention saying that her magic isn't working the way it should, which maybe the fact that Asta got beat down so bad by Lucifero that freaking Mimosa's magic literally has no effect on him. Like, maybe it's slightly healing him. I think it's a combination of the fact that Mimosa doesn't have a lot of magic power yet, and the fact that maybe it has something to do with, Lucifero's beat down, and everything. Maybe it has some special thing where you get beat down so bad you can't really heal the damage back. You just have to heal it naturally, which means you're probably gonna be up in the hospital for like weeks, essentially. But yeah. So obviously Mimosa's trying her dang hardest, and she eventually, what happens is the spell ends up coming undone. It doesn't work, and she's like, bruh, he's not even full back to like, he's essentially just slightly healed from what the damage originally took. So maybe it has something to do with Lucifero. Maybe it has some sort of clause where if you get beat up so bad, you can't freaking heal that damage back. Again, like I said, I feel like it's in conjunction with maybe that, and maybe the fact that Mimosa doesn't have a lot of magic power, because she essentially used most of her magic power healing other dudes before this guy showed up and everything. So yeah, Mimosa's obviously worried. She's like, no, this can't be happening. And all of a sudden, Asta, battered and bloodied and bruised, is like, thank you, Mimosa. And he's dragging his freaking sword, and he's like, I got to frickin' continue to fight. And I'm like, what the? I'm like, this man's going in here. I'm like, people were putting in their in their freaking titles, is Asta gonna die? I'm like, bruh, this man might actually freaking die here, because this guy's going in here damn near on the brink of death, and he's still carrying his sword. He's like, and Mimosa's over here like, dude, you need to sit down. You're not in any shape to fight, man. Please, for the love of it, for the love of everything, I want to marry you. Please, I don't want my future potential husband to freaking go out there and die. Like I said, look, I'm not saying that because I like Mimosa. Personally, I ship Mimosa more of Yuno. If you ask me, I'm more of an Asta X Noelle shipper. So I just said that because I'm just saying that from if I was from Mimosa's perspective. Anyways, Asta goes on to say, just wait a minute. And obviously, Mimosa's seeing the fact, and she gives this very adorable, very emotional face that makes me almost want to fucking cry, because I feel for her. And she's like, I can't get through to him. Call Noelle, and maybe Noelle might get through to him. I don't know. Maybe call Sister Lily. I'm just kidding. And obviously, Mimosa's like, well, there's nothing I can do, but please, I'm begging you, don't die out there, Asta. And obviously, Sekke's like, what the hell is driving Asta? And obviously, Sekke's like, dude, come on, man. Listen to her. You can't be fighting right now. You're damaged. You're badly hurt and everything. What do you think you can do? You're a peasant with no magic power. What can you do? and everything. All the captains were taken down. Please tell me what you can do, and stuff like that. And essentially that's when Sekke's just thinking about everything. He's like, you're nothing, you're just, and he's just thinking, he's like, damn it. He recalls what he only does, which is like literally bare to nothing. And he's like, I had all this time. Why didn't I try to get stronger like you, Asta? Because that's what he says in the last page, the last panel of the chapter. And Asta's slowly walking to Yuno during this battle, and he's like, and Asta's saying, Yuno, the last chapter of this page is literally Asta with damn near bleeding, and his freaking one of his eyes like damn near like swollen shut essentially, and he's like, I'm on my way, Yuno. And that's where the chapter ends off. We're gonna get no break next week. Next week there will be another chapter 322. I enjoyed this chapter. I really did. I thought this was actually a good chapter. Just the fact that we get a perspective from a different character who really isn't really a main character for all anything. He's just kind of a side character that we see the bumbling idiocy of, and the fact that, you know, now we see Sekke actually is just now one of those another one of those characters in Black Clover that, you know, like, I don't like you at first, but I have a complete respect for you now. Like, how do you do what you do? Essentially, a guy that will essentially motivate a guy. Asta gets, or how am I to say? Sekke gets motivation from Asta. Now I don't know if that's going to change his character going forward after this. Maybe it will. Maybe you'll have Sekke taking things a lot more seriously and maybe actively wanting to get stronger. So, you know, I was actually pleasantly surprised. I enjoyed this chapter. Again, it's gonna be very interesting to see. I don't know if Asta has any more Devil Union power left. At the same time, what is he going to do now? I don't know. I would envision this is the final push they need. This is the final push they got. We're getting the final battle here. I'm guessing, because I think if Asta goes down for the count again, it's over, for good. So I think the next time we see Lucifero and Asta clash, it should be the final clash. And Asta will find some way to defeat Lucifero. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. But other than that, enjoy this chapter. If you guys liked the video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's chapter of Black Clover. In the comment section, as well as hit the subscribe button if you want to get more Black Clover content, as well as any other anime content I upload to the channel. But other than that, guys, I'm the guy for. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day or night on this video. Until then, guys, catch you guys later. Peace.